Yo, what up, KMMA? Good morning, man. Good morning. Hopefully you had a good weekend, brother. I hope you had a good weekend. Did you ever go meet up with World Class? Did you ever go meet up with World Class? I tuned in for a little bit yesterday, but I didn't hear anything about it. Whose grippers are these? Dude, they're Witten. Whitin. They're like $44 on Amazon. They're like the cheaper option. You can get some Vivos for like $100. I think once I wear these out, I'm gonna get the expensive brand because they're really nice. Barefoot shoes. It's good to see you, No Name Taken. You still going to the gym? Ooh, KMMA's going to the gym. Heck yeah, buddy. I'm getting mine put together at home. Got the weight bench set up. Got the heavy bag set up. Used both yesterday. Probably use both today once it starts raining. Yo, no name taken. You going to the gym, bro? You getting them noob gains? Getting them noob gains, bro? Super proud of you, man. Super proud of you. Keep it up. Don't stop. Yeah, I need to buy some things from Walgreens, so we're walking to Walgreens. You know, there's like a double benefit from walking to Walgreens. You save on gas, plus you get exercise. All I've had was some coffee and 3 hard-boiled eggs. Breakfast of champions right there. Breakfast of champions. 2 cups of coffee and 3 hard-boiled eggs. I'm gonna grill some chicken later. So we'll have some chicken tonight and we'll have some chicken for this week. Some chicken breasts, chicken boob, chicken keel, whatever you call it. I usually just call it bird because that's what it is, it's bird. Well, you gonna be working out today, KMMA? Is today leg day? You gonna do bis and tris? You gonna do your shoulders? Or are you just gonna do some cardio? What's on the agenda at the gym? Sauna? I know you're gonna hit up that sauna, bro. I wish I had a sauna around here. I'd be hitting that up. Oh, so many chipmunks, man. It's like 3 of them so far. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared to ride the new skateboard that Oracle got for me. I'm kind of afraid I might need a helmet. Helmet and knee pads. No other pads. I mean, yeah, I might need wrist pads. Maybe a helmet and wrist pads. But knee pads are pretty important because if I hurt my knees, I'm not going to be able to walk. If I hurt my wrists, I won't be able to work. So you got to like look at stuff like that. And I don't think I signed up for the accidental insurance at work, which is really dumb, especially now that I'm becoming more active, doing more stuff. I gotta wait till open enrollment till that happens. Probably have to wait till open enrollment, which is in January or December. I can't remember. It's either at the end or the beginning. I think it's at the end. They want it done by the new year. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to a sauna. I wanted to like go to a spa because I'm pretty good with my hands when it comes to like massaging. Got some hand strength, some forearm strength. My thumbs are really, I got like some shiatsu thumbs. I just don't know all the right places to push. And I feel like if I got like a legit professional massage, then I would learn from it and be like, oh, okay, so like push there and push here. And I think it'd be extremely beneficial. Yeah, get them toxins out, bro. Get rid of that toxicity. You working in the restaurant? You gotta be working in the restaurant. That's cool too. Ooh, is that Starfield event gonna happen soon? Oh, I bet the Xbox fans are like going nuts. They're foaming, they're seething and foaming. Tried to charge the battery enough to where we could walk there and back and without it dying. And if we can walk there and back, we might extend the trip a little bit more until the battery dies. Well, that's cool, man. You didn't have to say the name, but that's cool. Yo, good morning, Robert. Good morning. World Class is covering it. Good. He should, he's there. That was a good idea on his part to be there during the Summer Game Fest or whatever they call it. No one's out and about because it's Sunday and everyone's like hungover from last night's party. Imagine sleeping right now. At least KMMA's getting up and around and going to the gym to get in the sauna, you know? At least he's doing something about it. That's all it takes, KMMA. Just don't be lazy, you know? Laziness hurts a lot of people. This is the Starfield showcase. Well, it's Xbox only though, right? It's Xbox only. It's not like it's gonna be on PlayStation or Nintendo. But I see what you're saying. It's a whole event dedicated to Starfield, which is pretty cool. Todd Howard is super hot. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. Try not to drink next weekend. Hey man, it's all about that head change, right? It's all about that head change. That's what you're chasing, right? Drink some kombucha. If you feel like getting a little buzz. If you don't want to get a little buzz, drink some kombucha and go to the gym, bro. You work out hard. Your body's gonna release natural endorphins. And if you still feel like drinking after that, then go have a drink or two. But chances are you won't want to drink after you work out because you're gonna feel so good for doing so good for your body that you won't wanna poison it with alcohol. Drink some kombucha, man. Some of it can taste like beer. Some of it can taste like beer, and it's good for your gut. So like you get the taste and flavor of a beer, and then it's actually helping your gut. Man, people are so weird. Hello there. This sidewalk, look how wide this sidewalk is. This woman went by me on a bike and she was like on the road. Like, look how much room is on the sidewalk. We can both fit, lady. And then so when she was on the road, she was going the wrong way. She was on the left-hand side of the road facing traffic on a bicycle. And she's still doing it right now. She kind of has to because the sidewalk ends, but you walk towards traffic. You don't ride a bike towards traffic. Like, some people don't even know, like, the simplest of rules when it comes to the road. Then when you behave all wonky like that, it throws everyone else off, and it's just so selfish. Like, look at me, I'm doing it wrong, but now you have to look at me. Look at me. You know what I mean? She had a helmet on, though, so that's pretty cool. I can appreciate that. I can get down with that. Yeah, bro. Friday rolls around at the restaurant after your shift. They want you to, stay over and have a drink at the bar. She's like, nah, I gotta go do something. And if you don't feel like going to the gym, bro, go home and try to do 40 push-ups. Go home and try to do 40 push-ups. 2 sets of 20. 2 sets of 20, bro. That'll get rid of your alcohol desire. And if not, try again in the future, Oh, I get that, Robert, but we are a bike. This community is like infested with bicycles, and they kind of rule. Like there's like high-end bike businesses here. There's bike trails, and there's signs on the road that say share the road. So this lady was riding on the left-hand side. And the sidewalk was so wide, it's for bicycles, bro. Like, this is a bicycling community. It's not like that, but I could see, if you were from a different area that was like that. But it's just not the case here. You know what I mean? Oh, you're good, Kamame. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. It is a nice change, man. The hard part is getting all the drivers to be aware and share the road, To be aware and share the road. I'm having some problems. Having some big problems. We ran out of sidewalk. We're gonna have to jaywalk here. We're gonna have to jaywalk here so we can get on the sidewalk side of the road. Like, I get it. You go on vacation and you're like, oh, I don't get to ride a bike where I live, and we're staying here in this town where they support bike riding. At least, like, follow the rules, Like, she's kind of, like, hesitated being on the road, like, wobbly, riding slow, and, like, I don't know, man. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a bicycle on the road the wrong way if you're gonna be like wobbly and shaking. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, I got this umbrella tied so tight. Okay. Sharing is caring. Exactly. We got an umbrella now. Now we've got an umbrella. It doesn't matter if our shorts get wet. These are some Under Armour brand shorts. They're water resistant or like water repellent. So the water should just, bead right off. But now we can read the screen and not worry about the phone getting wet. Came prepared. Oracle set me up. Gave me a pack. So when we got to the store, we could put our products in the pack. Then we hung the umbrella on the pack. I heard some thunder and then I felt some sprinkles. I'm not taking any chances. I got the umbrella out because it could just downpour at any second. I ain't trying to get drenched. How much you gonna pay? Need to get me a throwaway device that I can drop into the creek. Need to get me a throwaway device so I can drop it in the creek and drop you guys in the water. That's gonna be a good stream right there. Cats and dogs on Tuesday. Thanks for the heads up, brother. Thanks for the heads up. I'd rather it rain throughout the week when I can't walk. We're getting this walking in now. I had to do some errands earlier. I had to drive about 15 miles maybe 10. I don't know. Maybe 10 miles. That's what's up, KMMA. That's the only way to get better. It's how you deal with life's challenges when they're thrown at you. I mean, that's what video games are. They're challenging for a reason, to make you better at the video game, Even though it's raining, we should still be able to grill some chicken. I got a good spot. Actually, I could just bring the umbrella out there and not have to worry about it, to be honest. And I don't know how they're gonna react to me filming in the store. I don't know how Walgreens operates. I don't know if they're gonna get all Karen on me. I feel like I'm gonna float away like Mary Poppins though. This umbrella keeps getting tugged on up in the air. The wind is tugging. You got the woman of the house mowing the lawn, helping her husband out. It's awesome. Women do a lot of the work around the house. They do more than they get credit for. Maybe he's being lazy, but maybe he's disabled, You never know. She's mowing the grass. GG to her. All right, we made it. We made it. We made it. Let's do this. do this for a second. All right. Cool. Hello. Always got to walk by the makeup first. The eyelashes, got to look for deals on eyelashes. Oh man. Clearance $149, they're all out. Dang. Ooh, we got some nails though. We got some nails. Some keep calm and stay classy. Some nails. Can really look up to Frank. Appreciate you, man. I look up to you though. Oh, they got Funko Pops. Elsa Bloodstone. Dude, they've got Elsa here. It's a Walgreens exclusive. Elsa's here. Need the antifungal cream. I think we passed it. Anti-itch. Hey, there we go. There we go. I don't think we need the ultra. I think we just need the regular. Yeah, just don't do it. Yeah, just don't do it. That's what I had to do, bro. I got a problem because I can't just have one. I go until I'm feeling no pain, you know, to where I like lose control. That's where I like to be. And it's not a good place to be, so I just quit altogether. I almost should get 2 tubes of it, to be honest. Well, we'll wait. What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? Yeah, we're gonna need a bunch of it. Yeah, playing games that make you want to do that, man, that's... We don't need an applicator, but what, like... Oh, man. It's crazy. Crazy, man. Oh, but when you play it in the evening, it's kind of like you feel like having a drink. I got you, bro. I got you. I think we'll just go with this one. Topical solution. We'll go ahead and look at the toys too while we're here. See if they got any cool plushies or anything. They do. They've got Among Us plushies. No way. No way. I'm gonna have to have 2 transactions. Oh, they've got a Toon Link. They've got a Toon Link. Oh man. Of course they have Sonic. They've got Among Us plushies. They've got Among Us plushies now. Might have to have 2 transactions and get an Among Us plushie. I don't know, I might have to leave it here. Our funds are getting low. Yeah, I think we'll just have to leave it here. If we want it later, we'll come back and get it. Yeah, there you go, man. That's the motivation right there. You just gotta take that step and do it. Just quit. Just straight up quit, bro. Quit before it gets too out of control, you know what I mean? Because it could always be worse. Hello.
Would you like a bag?
No, thank you.
Do you have a WALGREENS card?
I do.
$14.97. Would you like your receipt?
Please.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You have a great day.
You too. Yeah, that works too. But you might find out that you might be one of those people that should never do it again. I know that sucks to think about because, you know, you're like thinking about missing it or missing out. But bro, let me tell you. Yeah, it's hard on your body. Bro, let me tell you, bro. I thought I could handle it about a month back. I'm gonna tell you. I had 2 Angry Orchards, like tall boy cans on an empty stomach. And it was not good. It was not good. And that's just 2 cans, bro. I didn't even go all out like I used to. So let me tell you, the next day I had another can to get rid of the hangover. Bad idea. Bad idea. The next day I had a can simply to get rid of the hangover. And dude, my liver was in pain for the rest of the week. Like, it took me over a week to get over that. Yeah, I still streamed, yeah, for sure. I haven't missed a day. Dude, ever since I started uploading to the channel, I've posted a daily every day. I've posted a daily run every day. Whether it was in a live stream, or whether it was in like a later live stream, or whether it was in a video. Almost for three years straight, I haven't missed a day, bro. Yeah, that whole week I was feeling it, my liver. Oracle could tell just by looking at my back that my liver was swollen. Big Dub, what up, Sveek? Walking stream frag. Yeah, it is poison, bro, but like, you know, I got that mindset where it's like, you know, I could have 1 or 2. I could do that. You know, because my main thing is I always act a fool when I'm drinking. And I was like, all right, I'm in the right mindset. Ain't no way I'm gonna act a fool. You know, I got this. I can do it. I did it. I did it. I didn't act a fool. I was good, but I didn't feel good afterwards. And it just was another life lesson like, hey bro, you quit. You quit because you were supposed to quit. And you don't get to reward yourself with it. That's not how it works. You know, that's what my body told me. Is like, you know, you quit for a reason. Ain't no such thing as a reward. Oh, you haven't drank for so long. Here, have one. You deserve it. Ain't no way, bro. Doesn't work like that. At least not for me. It might be different for you, Cam MA, but I'm just trying to give you some insight from me, brother. Brother to brother, you know. Care about you. I don't want you to feel hurt in your life. I don't want you to feel like poop, you know. So it's just advice. You take it for what it is, bro. You do you. You do what works for you. There's this guy in Walgreens, man. And I was like, we need some antifungal cream. He's like walking real close to me, like, bro, can you step back? Like, there's no one else here. Why do you have to be so close to me? Like normies, bro. Like, I have a bubble. You stay in your bubble and stay out of my bubble, please. Please. Oh yeah, the empty stomach. Well, I knew that it was gonna hit me harder. Like, that was on purpose. That was intentional. You know, because I was only gonna have two. And I was like, well, let's amplify it. Let's get it going, you know. So that was kind of intentional. Because I wanted that hardcore buzz, you know. I got it. It worked. But man, I didn't feel good. I didn't feel good that night. I got the buzz, but it didn't feel good. And then the next day I sipped on one to get rid of the hangover. Got rid of the hangover. But then for the next 5 days, my liver was swollen. My body was telling me that I made a mistake. Exactly, Robert. That's what it felt. It felt like if I would keep going in that direction, my liver would stop. And like, you know, when I had those 2 drinks, that was a part of the 2 weeks that I had quit doing yoga after I had started and thought, man, this isn't doing anything for me. I'm just gonna quit doing yoga because it's not doing anything. I don't notice any results. Well, I had those drinks and I realized, you know, like, I don't want to be a drinker. So I started doing yoga again after taking the 2 weeks off. And you know what? I realized that yoga was doing something for me because I was less flexible than when I quit doing yoga. So the yoga was actually doing something for me. I just didn't realize it. Sometimes you got to keep pushing forward even if you don't notice anything. It's that grind set. You just got to stay on it. You know, if that works for you, that works for you. But I'm closer to the straight edge lifestyle than I've ever been in my entire life. You know, caffeine's a drug, so that keeps me away from being straight edge. I'll hit a vape. That's nicotine. And that's another drug that keeps you away from being straight edge. But other than that, pretty clean and healthy, man. Pretty clean and healthy. No, you can't. No. You start justifying it, and when you start to justify it like that, that's when you know you really have a problem. When you quit And you look back on, like I look back, I used to be the same way. Like, oh man, I used to get 40 ounces of King Cobra. I used to get 40s, man. I loved 40s because I could get like one, maybe two after work and feel a good buzz, and it wouldn't wake up and be struggling at all. I'd just be normal. But I was used to it. My body was used to it. But that's how I justified it. Oh, I'll just get one King Cobra, you know, I'll get 140. You know, that's, I'm not drinking like a 12 pack like I was. I'll just get 140 ounce, you know. I justified it and I made it seem like it was okay, and it wasn't okay. It's not okay. No, I was not talking about doing an absurd amount of psychedelics yesterday for the ego death speak. I was talking about DMT or PCP, one of the two. Something you can do in a low dosage that like kind of gives you that ego death. It doesn't give you like a trip or hallucinations. It just gives you like the ego death. No, bro, I wasn't talking about doing a whole bunch of hallucinogens. Come on. Sorry, I'm sorry I wasn't more clear. That's not what I meant. Chocolate's not a drug. Nice try, Robert. Robert's high on chocolate right now, everybody. Bro, if you take a break for a month on drinking and you drink a full 6-pack, I guarantee you're gonna feel like crap. I guarantee it. So what's that stress hormone? Cortisol? Is that what it's called? Something sounds like that, cortisol. I was just looking at medications in the store, so I could just be remembering what I saw in there. But there's a stress hormone that your body produces. And even if you drink once a week, one day a week, it gives your body that hormone, that stress hormone. So it makes your body feel stress that isn't even there, but it's there because the alcohol's there. And dude, when you quit drinking, it takes a while for your mind to go back to normal and to recover from being a drinking mind. Ain't no joke, bro. I'm not even kidding. I've been sober for years, and I'm sure Robert can attest to this too. There's a swan. You guys see the swan? I'm sure Robert can attest to this too. But when you drink and then you quit drinking, it takes a while for your brain to recalibrate itself. You know what I mean? All right, Oracle, you got me. You're right. Robert's right. Chocolate's a drug. Gallon? A gallon? Ain't no way, bro. That'd be pretty cool, though. If you ever do that, you should film it. If you ever do that, you should film it. KMMA, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, bro, but it doesn't work like that. You can't just have 3. I mean, you literally have to make the decision to stop. There's no equal, there's no moderation. I mean, like I was saying, you drink once a week and that stress hormone remains in your body for a whole week. So you have one drink, one beer a week, you're gonna feel stress that is not real, that wouldn't be there if it wasn't for that alcohol that your body consumed. Now, if you have like a glass of wine like every 3 months, every 6 months, that's different. But even one beer a week, bro, even one beer a week is no bueno. No bueno. The swan's fishing right now. It's underwater. Sorry, KMMA. I'm not trying to be like rude or, discouraging to you, but it doesn't work like that. I had to get arrested twice just to quit drinking, bro, and I still didn't quit. I started up again years later after I quit successfully and almost lost everything again. And it was then and only then that I knew that I shouldn't. And then even a month ago, I thought I could handle it, you know, but I think at this point in my life, I'm good, I'm done. I don't need to drink. I used to feel like, man, but I want the culture of it. Like, I just want to be able to, you know, have one beer, you know? I can't. So incredibly sad, but it's the truth. It's the reality of the situation. Once you realize that, man, you're gonna be so much stronger. Yeah, it sucks to give it up, but just walk away. Don't hang on to it, just walk away from it. You know what I mean? Your body will thank you. That's why we're doing these walks. Because walking is positive. My body craves movement. My body was built for movement. My body wasn't made to consume sugar and yeast and carbs. Poison. It's poison, bro. Yeah, you just stop. Dude, and AA works too. I wouldn't suggest like constantly going to AA. But the really good part about like AA or any sort of group therapy like that is like you meet with strangers, you hear their stories about what they've been through in their life and their struggles and why they drink, and you realize that you're all the same. Like everyone's problems are the same. They may not be the same problems, but everyone struggles the same. Like whether you're, you know, hardcore alcoholic 20 years or 5-year alcoholic, you know, it's all in stages of how it happens. So when you go to those meetings, you open up to strangers, which is really good. It helps you open up because people are strangers. You're willing to tell these secrets and bad parts about your life to these strangers because they're sharing secrets and bad parts of their life. And it's humbling, it's inspiring, it's motivating. You know, I've never had a sponsor. And I was like, well, why would someone want to take their time with me? You know, like just I call them at the drop of a hat and they're there for me. I'm sure those people exist. I'm sure they're out there. But I never wanted to rely on it. But if you need to get a sponsor, I'd find a sponsor, bro. A good one will really help you. They'll talk you out of it. They'll go to the gym with you. They'll meet you wherever you are to keep you from taking that drink. Yeah, go ahead, speak. You know what you're doing. Hell yeah, Robert. Robert is a winner. He won. You know, oh, you quit, like, dude, your friends. Oh, you quit drinking, you loser. Like, they ain't your friends, bro. They don't have your best interest in mind. Ditch them. They're the losers for drinking. They're the losers that want to ruin their life with poison. If your friends think you're a loser, you're not cool, or they don't want to hang out with you anymore because you don't drink, that's terrific. That's fantastic. That's a sign saying that you have the wrong friends. You know what I mean? I've always been a single drinker. I always liked to drink alone. I never liked to drink around other people. I never went to the bar. I always drank at home, just for the head change. So I didn't really have to deal with that. I didn't have to lose friends over quitting drinking. I actually gained some because I was more respected, because I wasn't acting a fool. You know, that's her journey. That's right, Kamame. You know, and the only thing you can do is to show your mom that you won't end up that way. You don't have to be in her face about it, like, look, Mom, I haven't drank in 2 weeks, you can do it. I'm not saying that's what you should do, but you can lead by example. She'll notice, she'll be able to tell that you quit drinking. You know, you won't have to say a word. And you could lead by example. That's the best way. And you can't get all worried and butthurt if she doesn't follow your lead. Everyone's on their own journey. If she wants to follow you, that's terrific, but you can't force someone to follow you. That's not the whole point. The point is just to be an example. And the people that will follow you will follow you. Lap number 2, I think. I think it's lap number 2. I got my umbrella out. I don't really need it, but I don't want my phone screen to have like a whole bunch of water spots on it. I kind of want to be outside until it, really starts to rain. Then when I can't be outside, then I can do inside stuff, like maybe I've got some celery stalks that I want to turn into water, some celery water. And then I've got some red raspberries, blueberries, green grapes, pineapple that I want to juice. So I got to cut that pineapple up. I got some mangoes. Now he quit. Bro, like that's, when you're on your journey, I had several times where I was pretty much told to quit drinking. I had elders in my life, I had friends in my life that cared about me, and they told me their stories, their troubles, and I'm like, yeah, that's you though. That's not me. That's your life. That won't happen to me. Sure enough, 2 years later, all that stuff started coming true, and it started happening to me. Like, ain't no way, bro. They called it, and I told them they were dumb, and they were there to support me regardless. Some of them were my family members, so they're not gonna ditch me. But like, they've always been there for me, whether good or bad. And then like, I had to be the one to apologize for not listening. And when I apologized, it's okay. They said it was okay. They understood. They're just happy that I got out of it. They forgave me for all the nastiness that I showed them. That's the W. That's the W right there. You use that and push forward, and you stay not drinking. You do things that better your body, not harm your body. We've been programmed and raised to think that like it's okay to go out with the boys and have a couple drinks at the bar. Well, dude, let me tell you, that shouldn't be normal. The only thing I can think of, hey, what up, Frank, fan number 1? I shared you on the community tab. I shared your Minecraft frack on the community tab. Hello, freak. No, Robert, you're awesome, bro. Okay, so like back in the day, like Vikings, they would drink mead. That was a different time. They didn't have television back then. They didn't have, a 9 to 5. They were fighting for their life on a daily basis, They were fighting to pillage and take over other people, and with that kind of behavior, it kind of makes sense, to have a pint of mead or a beer or something, because you almost died that day. That makes a little bit of sense because the stress from almost dying is nothing compared to the stress that the drink was giving them, And plus back then, who knows how strong it was or, what exactly, was in the poison that they were consuming. But like, that's like the only circumstance where it's like, okay, like they could have a pint, they just almost died. They were in battle. Things were different back then. Now people are like, oh, my 9 to 5, I gotta go to the bar, have a couple beers because I had to sit at my cubicle all day. Okay, so you're gonna sit in your cubicle all day, and then you're gonna go to the bar and sit and drink 2 drinks. Yeah, real smart, real manly. That's so manly. you know, not. My morning's been pretty good. I woke up, did my yoga, did 40 push-ups, 2 sets of 20. Might go back and do 20 more. Went for a little drive, came back, walked to Walgreens. Now I'm back in hometown doing laps. Yeah, that's a sign, man. That's a sign right there. If your head and face feel that way, that's a sign. Let's put this umbrella up for a second. I'm tired of holding it. Still didn't get any protein powder. I kind of spent some money. I paid some bills. I paid off some debt with my overtime cash. Paid a huge chunk of debt off. Trying to prepare for this dental debt. I've got a whole year to pay it off interest free. I'm not worried about it, but I really can't swing the payments that requires right now. But I will in the future. I'll be able to pay more and more and more. But I got to set myself up first. So I got some short-term goals to help make that happen. I'm going to pay off one of my credit cards. That way I can use my cash. The way I got to do it, I got to get reimbursed through my HSA. So I was going to pay off my lower credit card and then use my cash. And while I'm waiting to be reimbursed, I can just use my lower credit card to buy the necessities. Kind of get out of this hole that I've dug myself into. It's not too bad, but it's definitely doable. I just got to work a little bit harder, and I don't really care right now because I'm all about working harder right now. Yes, hello there, yes. You didn't almost die. You were doing good. You didn't almost die. Frack's daily runs made you turn to hard liquor. You better be drinking that Knob Chronic, bro. That Knob Creek. The Knob Chronic, the Maker's Mark. Top shelf. Johnny Walker. You better be drinking that. None of that cheap stuff, that Old Crow, that Dark Eyes, none of that, bro. You better be buying the expensive stuff, boy. Bro, I feel you, Chamomay. Yeah, I know you hear what I'm saying, and I know that you respect what I'm saying. Even if you don't listen to me right now, bro, you know you're not going to hurt my feelings. I'm here for you. We all have to learn lessons our own way. You know, I was told by people that cared about me and I didn't want to listen. You know, it's just like you don't know until you know. And that's fine. I care about you, brother. Just want to give you good advice. And it's up to you to make the decisions, you know. I can't make those decisions for you. Your mom can't make those decisions for you. Your dad can't make those decisions for you. Just one thing though, think about how proud your dad would be if you quit drinking completely, ever again in your life. Your mindset changes where it's just you don't want to drink, you don't drink. You resist temptation like nothing. You always have a shield. Someone's like, hey bro, you want to go get a beer after work? You're like, yeah, that would have been nice, but I can't, man. That makes my skin red and hot. Makes my ears on fire. I wake up feeling like crap the next day, even after one beer. You know? Like also you can get that head change. Bro, lift some weights. Your head will change real quick. You're feeling down, feel depressed, you feel like drinking. You actually go lift some weights and actually like feel the muscle burn. Your brain's gonna be like, hey baby, I love you. That's what your brain's gonna tell your body. It's gonna, hey baby, I love you. Alcohol's not like that. Alcohol's like, Wow, you're dumb. Wow, we're on fire. Ah! You work out, you go on walks, your brain's like, hey, baby. It's crazy, bro. Try it out. Yeah, small steps, bro. Small steps. Small steps. Just don't dabble and lose control and then end up, wrecking or anything like that. That's my biggest thing was like, I felt like I earned a reward. Like, hey, I've drank every day straight for 2 years. I went a whole week without drinking. I'm gonna drink this weekend. Boom! Jail. Yeah, I earned that reward, didn't I? That's what I deserved for quitting drinking for a week and then drinking another time. You know? How many times is it gonna take for me to figure out that I shouldn't be drinking, This is kind of like a kind of weird stream, but I don't mind telling you guys this stuff. Yo, what up, Input Funny? What up, man? I'll just watch the recap, I'll just watch the recap. I ain't trying to be a hype beast for Starfield, you know what I mean? I'll watch the recap. I wish Sam Hyde would make a video on it. I wish Sam Hyde would make a video on Starfield about his thoughts. Yo, what up, Frank fan number 1? Bro, don't reward yourself with McDonald's. I mean, if you want to, you can, but reward yourself with like PF Chang's, bro. Really treat yourself, love yourself. That fast food is designed to make you more hungry because they want you to buy more. That's why you're still hungry after you eat fast food. You just been busy lately? That's good, man. It's good to stay busy. It's good to stay busy. It's good to hear from you too. I've seen you here and there. I've been banned over there, so I usually don't go over there anymore. What's the point if you're banned, So I can just read what other people are saying. Can't even participate. So incredibly sad. A Hershey bar. A Hershey bar. Is that the right answer? Is it a Hershey bar? I don't know how many laps this is. Gotta pee though. Gotta pee. I was hoping I would sweat it out, that way I wouldn't have to pee. That's how NASCAR drivers do it. I was in the NASCAR when I was younger, and I asked my dad, I was like, Dad, how do they go to the bathroom? They don't do it on pit stops. Those pit stops are less than 30 seconds sometimes. And I got multiple answers. Answer number 1, they wear a pee bag. Not a catheter or anything, but just a bag that they can pee into. It's hooked up to their stuff, and they can just pee. Answer number 2, this is the one I like. They don't pee because it's so hot in the car that they just sweat it out. With their suits they have on and the heat from the engine and everything, it's so hot in the car they just sweat it out. They don't have to pee. Water doesn't even make it to their bladder because it just excretes from their skin. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool, huh? Baby Ruth. Ruth is a girl. The Great Bambino. Dude, Sandlot, I used to watch that movie all the time. I love that movie. I love that movie, dude. This is so good. This is such a good movie. Yeah, adult diaper. I bet some of them do that too, but I think it's gonna be like the adult diaper or nothing at all because they just sweat it out, you know. Okay, that's a good call, man. That's a good call because you can recognize the trigger and avoid it. That's really good. If you're at that stage, then I support you, man. You know, maybe order it and have your dad go pick it up. Maybe order it and have your dad go pick it up, buy him something too, you know. That could work too, because then you don't have to go and be at the bar or see the bar. And then you get to treat your dad to a meal as well. That'd be pretty cool, right? I feel like that would be awesome. It'd be bitchin'. If I had to say so myself, I think that's bitchin'. But you do you, man. McDonald's is perfectly fine. I ain't gonna judge you. Not even if you buy it for him? Not even if you buy it for him? Like, yo, Dad, I ordered us some food. You just gotta go pick it up. A DoorDash or something, you know? That's cool. You know, I was just talking yesterday on the stream. I rewarded myself. We got this place here that's kind of like, you know, restaurants are more expensive than fast food. And Oracle was like, hey, I just want something real quick and cheap. I don't need you to spend a whole lot of money on me. Just give me the Impossible Whopper meal and get 4 cheeseburgers for the roommates. I was like, right on. Less than 20 bucks. 4 cheeseburgers and an Impossible Whopper meal. I went to the restaurant, got 1 burger for 15 bucks, and then I got spicy cheese curds for 7. So I ended up spending $25 on my meal, and then Burger King was less than $20. Now that was a little different because I've been working a lot of overtime lately and I wanted to reward myself with a nice quality burger with quality meat in it. I'm not saying the Impossible Whopper isn't quality or the cheeseburgers aren't quality, because I'll eat those. Lately I've been more mindful about what I've put in my body. And I've been doing so good I didn't want to ruin it. So I got me a $15 burger and $7 spicy cheese curds. That's how I rewarded myself. Didn't have to see the bar. I walked in right to the hostess station. I was like, yeah, I got an order for carry out. What's the name? I said Frank. They're like, all right, I gotta go check. Brought my food, 25 bucks. 25 bucks. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I know where he's at, man. I know where he's coming from. He just wants you to save your money. You know, think of all the money you'd be saving if you weren't buying drinks with it. You know? Think of all that money you'd be saving. No, you do you, man. If you want the McDonald's, like, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. But, like, you know, one thing, the only reason I'm saying this and talking about, you know, my expensive burger, dude, the environment in which I was raised in, I wasn't taught to love properly, okay? Like, I don't know how to love other humans properly. I love them in a way that I was taught. And it's not necessarily the right way to love somebody. And most definitely, I was never taught to love myself, ever. I was never taught to love myself. And me buying that $25, you know, bill worth of food for myself was me loving myself. That's all that was, man. That was me loving myself. Yeah, input funny. We're gonna grill some chicken tonight. Last weekend I used the grill for the first time in my entire life. Grilled chicken on a charcoal grill for the first time in my entire life. I've made food before, but I've never really used a grill and cooked my own food like that. So the very next day, yeah, and that chicken lasted me all throughout the week. I had chicken twice throughout the week for dinner at work. And then on Sunday, I grilled 2 bison burger patties, which also turned out banging bomb. And then yesterday, my 3rd time ever grilling, I grilled some salmon fillets. Just ask Ancient Oracle, they were bomb too. They were fire. Dude, and I grilled corn in the husk on the charcoal grill. Perfect. Perfect. Everything turned out perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better result. So today I think we're gonna grill some chicken. I have some more chicken breast, chicken keel, chicken booby, whatever you want to call it. It's just bird to me. It's just bird. But I got some bird that I'm gonna grill on the grill today. No, not propane yet. I'm on charcoal, bro. I'm on charcoal. Not propane yet. You got to go make some Frank fan art. Thank you, Frank fan number 1. Keep on that grind. Hell yeah, Robert. Plus your health. I bet like you've already started feeling way better. Way better. I know I do. I haven't had one since I cheated. Yeah, I'll hit a vape. I know it's not any better, but it's definitely not as bad. And I don't see it being a forever thing like cigarettes were. Well, I know you, that's what they're counting on. They're counting on you to order $25 worth of McDonald's. You'll still be hungry after you eat it all too, because that's how it was made. Can you help grill the chicken? That salmon was so good. I don't know. I should have done that before I left the house. But I still gotta put the chicken in the brine and let it sit in the fridge for at least a couple hours before we cook it. So potentially, yeah, you could help, but I don't know if it's gonna rain a whole lot and there's not a whole lot of space back there. It's just, we'll figure it out. Oh, Robert is so cool, man. Dude, I'm like, I always have my windows down because the air conditioning's trash. But, dude, I can smell people smoking 2 vehicles in front of me. When I was a smoker, I never would have been able to smell that cigarette smoke. One, because I was smoking, but even if I wasn't smoking, it wouldn't faze me. I wouldn't smell it. Now I can smell it anywhere, like 50 feet away, I can smell someone smoking, even if I'm not downwind of them. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Cigarettes are nasty. That was another thing, is like, why can't I just smoke like for the culture of it, you know? Because like Rod Serling from the Twilight Zone, dude, he looks so badass with a cigarette, you know? It was like, wow, that's cool. That's so cool. No, it's not. It's really bad for you. And he died from complications due to smoking. See, that sounds good in all KMA, but I want their breakfast. I'm not a big bacon fan, but I love their bacon, egg, and cheese bagels. I love their bacon, egg, and cheese bagels, bro. And their breakfast burritos, that cheese that they put on there is so bad for you. You know how I can tell? Because it tastes so good. That's how I know it's so bad for you. Because it tastes so good. Yeah, I remember like when you could get things supersized. Like today's medium is like what the large used to be back in the day. Today's medium drink is what the large used to be. And then like a kid's drink is what like a small was. Thanks for the 6 likes, people. I really do appreciate it. Getting that dopamine from the 6 likes. My brain goes crazy when it gets above 10. I start rocking and rolling inside my head. My brain starts doing the Macarena. My brain starts doing the Macarena. Hey, Macarena. Hiya! You know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't like English muffins when I was a kid. Probably because of that dry powder and texture. I love bagels. Don't really love bacon, but man, their bacon, egg, and cheese bagels just taste so good that it's kind of hard not to. Look, here's that buffer bridge, Robert, the buffering bridge. Here's the same creek, but a different bridge. This is on the road. I don't know which one I'm gonna drop you guys into from though. Let's go to the other side. We gotta keep moving. We can't stop for too long. We can't stop for too long. But look, there's more rocks to lift. I could lift all those rocks though, that's the problem. I did get a tripod though, and I have a video camera that I can set up with it, and we're gonna take it over to those rocks. We're gonna make a video lifting rocks. You know, maybe I'll have my shirt off, maybe I won't. And walk up this hill here. Maybe we'll walk past the house, or maybe we'll turn around and go towards the house. I don't know what we're gonna do. Yeah, if they don't know you, Kamame, then I wouldn't even take what they say with value. You know, they might think they know you. And I don't even know you, bro. Like, I know you from online, you know, and what you've shared. But all I can do is offer you advice from challenges I've come across with in life and how I've learned from them. You know, I can't really expect you to do everything I say either, because that's not fair to you. Your situation's different. But if there's anything that I can offer that you can take from that'll be positive, then that's where it's at, bro. Yep, the creek feeds into the lake. Feeds into the lake. Been live for 75 minutes almost, 74 minutes, 10 seconds. I think that's good. Hour and 15 minutes. It's actually starting to rain a little bit more. Watch when I go inside, it's gonna downpour. Appreciate you all. All good, Kamame. I appreciate you, man. I may not always have the best advice, but I will most certainly have positive words of encouragement to help. We got a tight group of Kino people. I'll do anything I can to keep us all Kino and comfy, you know? Later input funny. I'm leaving. 2. Here in a minute. I'll be saying that again, but I said that one for you. It is beautiful, man. Even with the rain and the no sun, it's still beautiful. I used to love these days when I was a kid, man. Rainy days. Because my skin always burns. So like a rainy, droopy day always made me feel kind of happy, you know? Even though it's supposed to have the opposite effect, it just still kind of like, oh, I can shine bright today because the sun isn't overshining me. I guess that's a bad way to look at it too. Heck yeah, KMMA. If I'm ever in your area, you know I'm gonna hit you up. If I'm ever in your area, you know I'll hit you up, bro. I'll give you a hug, give you a struggle snuggle. Won't let you go. Shower time. Yep. It's over, people. We're going in. Hopefully, you all have a good rest of your Sunday. And maybe we'll see you later. Elsa! Elsa, rewind the stream and go to Walgreens. Rewind the stream and go to Walgreens because I found you. I found you at Walgreens. I'm leaving.